never heard of donkey the other day. What is it?
I'm a donkey.
Say it again, Charlamagne.
I'm a donkey.
Yes, you are a donkey.
So I'll show you how to act a donkey.
Everything that Charlamagne is saying is true.
Yes, donkey of the day for Tuesday, September 2nd goes to a 19-year-old man named Arce Campos Torres. Arce has been charged with murder. He murdered a 35-year-old man named Christian Gabriel Montez. R.I.P. to that man, sending his family healing and energy. And stories like this is why I believe segregation was a great concept that was poorly executed. Okay, it should have never been based on race. It should have been based on behavior. And if you base it on behavior, then you're probably going to segregate based on age. See, a 19-year-old and a 35-year-old don't got no business being around each other in 2025. Okay, unless they like your close relative, like your child, all right, nephew, niece, maybe a cousin. Cousin's pushing it, okay? Mixing these YNs with us older folks is like mixing chicken with pork. And I don't eat swine, okay? I don't have time to be around these youngins whose frontal cortex hasn't developed yet, but here's the problem, okay? You grown, doing grown things. Somebody invites one of these youngins to your grown folks function, and then one of these youngins ruins the party. What do you mean one of these youngins ruins the party, Uncle Charlotte? Well, let me explain. This young 19-year-old man shot a 35-year-old man at a baptism for the man's son. I repeat, this young 19-year-old man shot and killed a 35-year-old man at a baptism for the man's son. A baptism, a public declaration of one's commitment to follow Jesus. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Both of these brothers was out of line, okay? Christian, according to witnesses, confronted the 19-year-old about the 19-year-old firing a handgun earlier in the evening near Christian's parked vehicle. That right there would have been enough for me, okay? If I wasn't choosing to call the police on that young man after that, then I am going to choose to not be around him, and I'm going to choose to not have him around me. If I saw him fire a gun near my vehicle earlier that day, and I didn't call the police, I'm telling the whole family, I don't want Arce at my son's baptism. Keep that foolishness away from me. I don't want him around, full stop. But Arce still came. And Christian, according to witnesses, confronted him about firing the gun. They got to scrapping, and that young man went and got his pistol and shot Christian. Okay, he claimed it was in self-defense because he got hands put on him, but medical staff say he had at least 2 gunshot wounds, one to his upper chest and one to his back, which suggests he was shot more than once and possibly tried to turn away or fell. I can give you multiple reasons why I don't like to be around any youngins unless it's in a mentorship capacity. Okay, the list is long. Number 1, the musical disconnect. Okay, y'all arguing about who the GOAT between Yeat and Ice Spice. Us old heads still arguing about who really won between Nas and Jay-Z. Okay, the fact that we all need slang translators. Okay, these kids be saying Riz and yeah. Meanwhile, I'm over here being gay for my bidet. Okay, I need to be around people who can name at least 6 members of Wu-Tang. I need to be around people who can sing I Love You by Mary J. Blige verbatim. Do you know the contra code? Huh? Do you have to sit down for a second after swag surfing? Do you have to go get a cold glass of water after wilding out the Nuck If You Buck? See, if that is the case, then you are my people. Okay, you in my age bracket. We all just trying to get home to our kids after a night of grown folks fun. By the way, this don't happen for us at clubs. Not no more. Okay, it happens at wedding receptions and alumni parties. This is where those little jitterbugs, those little YNs shouldn't be invited. Okay, unless they are close family. But this story might even be debunking that theory because this was a family function. This was a family gathering, okay? Not just any family gathering, a baptism. The only blood we should have been thinking about in this moment was the blood of Jesus. But instead, the poor brother's Christian blood was spilled because of a young man who made a permanent decision based off a temporary emotion. Please give Arce Campos Torres the biggest hee-haw.
That's it.
Very
sad is an understatement.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today, sir.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Hold up.
Every day I wake up,
Wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?